So deploy MySQL pod. So MySQL pod also successfully created. Check once pods, nodes and pods. Now status is one by one. Desired count. So successfully created. So these are the troubleshooting scenarios. So after creating, you facing any issue for containers, so you can use kubectl logs. This is the troubleshooting command. And one more command is a describe. So here see 0006 and this server ready to connection. InnoDB initialization started and ended. These all logs about while creating container, these logs will generate it. So you need to get these logs, use kubectl logs and pod name. Initialization has started. Yeah. Next, kubectl describe. The pod name. Next time, just select the text automatically. It is copied. See here, image, MySQL image, successfully pulled image. So created container and started container. So means successfully it is running. Container is successfully created and running. So we'll get this information. Is there any facing issue means getting warning and failed logs here showing some information getting failed related things. So here I used labels called DB. This is the label. These labels are mandatory for accessing these are pod to pod communication. This is the name of the pod. In the definition section, metadata down the metadata, I have mentioned MySQL pod. That's why it is showing MySQL pod. You can use any custom name and also use annotations as well based on requirement. So status, pod life cycle status. So yesterday discussed pod life cycle. Life cycle of the pending, running is succeeded, failed, unknown. In this case, it is running. And four more states are available. Remember these things. Pending. Status is pending means something will goes wrong. Succeeded and failed and unknown. So like that, you need to troubleshoot these issues. If any phase is related to that particular pod. So next create one more container related, one more pod related to DB. Postgres. Version V1. So kind pod metadata name Postgres pod label type. So DB specification of the container section. So in that we are asking, can I explain pod definition file? So you need to explain this is the API Kubernetes resource where pod version. So kind means it is a what type of resource it is. So next metadata. Metadata means metadata is nothing but data about pod. So name of the pod. So labels. This section is a specification for containers. You can explain these containers and all. This is the container name. This is the container image like that. Image Postgres. So here environment variables is mandatory for DB. Postgres underscore DB. Here is the value. Pet store. Postgres underscore user. So provide value. Password. The all port definition file about Postgres. So here is the container name. This is the image pulling from GitHub, Docker Hub. So these are the pet store is the name of the database. So admin. Insert not apply. So successfully created. It is creating. So all are up and running. So I have created two DB related pods, and one is Linux related pod, another one is web server related pod. So now coming to service. The service. Service object types, three types. One is cluster IP. This is the default